Hey, Ian and Josh. My name's Tony. I'm with a company called Group Web Services right out here in Bradenton. I called your company up yesterday, and well, it's today for me, but I don't think you'll see this till tomorrow, if not later. I spoke to Mark and let him know I wanted to shoot you guys over this video. I just want to cover a couple of tips that could help you guys increase your online presence in a manner that'll actually help you generate some additional business via your website. I do this as a free service, just sort of an educational thing for small business owners. The only thing I ask is if you guys find any value in this, reply to the email and just, give me any feedback you might have. It's useful for me, helps me make a better video for the next company I do one of these for. With that, what I want to do is compare your company website to a couple of your main competitors in the area and go over some of Google's main ranking factors. So with that, let's go ahead and go over here. We're going to do a search for Pest Control Orlando. This is searched like 600 times a month in the Orlando area. So it's the big boy keyword for your guys' niche. Obviously, we're going to get the paid ads at the top because Google wants to make $1. We're going to ignore those. I want to go over organic traffic. This is called the map pack. So this is hugely important for companies like yourselves. About 70% of people searching this keyword are going to come straight down to these three and call 1, 2, or 3 of them because they think these are the best pest control companies in Orlando. This is not the case by any means. The main reason that these people are here, or the main way you get here, is by having a lot of citations. And what a citation is just your company name, address, phone number, and website out on directory sites around the web. These are sites like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Angie's List, Thumbtack. There's like 400 of these things. You could just do a quick Google search for citation websites and, get your company added to 10 to 20 of those a week for some amount of time. And over time, you're going to see your Google business listing start going up the ranks. The thing to be careful with is be consistent with the way you input the data across these different citations. You want to be super consistent with it. Below the map pack is called the organic results. These are more affected by something called backlinks. A backlink is just your company URL in a clickable format on another website. It's equivalent to a vote for your site. Google sees your URL on another site and says, okay, this site must trust this other site. And you get a little power and trust from that. You got to be careful though, because not all websites not all backlinks are created equal, meaning some websites can be spam sites. You don't want a backlink on that. An example of a good backlink for a pest control company might be a blog that blogs about pest control and other, related niches. You could provide them with a blog article, and oftentimes the blog owner will give you a link back to your site for providing them with content because they want to keep their blog active. So that's one example there. So citations, backlinks. The third ranking factor I wanted to go over is content. So I'm actually going to open up these two, Turner Pest and Pest Defense. They're number 1 and 2 for this search. Content is just the words and images on your homepage here. We suggest 1,500 to 2,000 words on a homepage. Google is very interested in providing its end users with the best experience possible, and highly relevant, well-written content is the way that it does that. So the more content you have that is well-written, the better chance you have of ranking high. The other side of that coin is you have the opportunity to get your keywords into your content without coming off as spammy. An example of a keyword would be pest control, and then instead of service here, you could say Orlando, which is exactly what I searched here. That gets searched 600 times. If you have that in your content exactly that way, and you interweave it in a manner where it makes sense, you're going to be found for that. If you don't, it's possible you won't get found for that. So you don't have 1,500 words, but your site looks good and you have a decent amount of traffic or of words there. So home team defense, look at that. There's the keyword. 600 searches. And not much else. So they're easy to beat. That's good. Turner Pest Control, right up in the forefront. Pest Control Orlando. Just going to scroll through this sort of quickly. Here's a good way to get some additional content on your homepage, by the way, FAQs that expand and contract. So they've got more content than both of the others, your site and these guys, but I don't know if they've got 1,500 either. So next what I want to do is go over here to Ahrefs. This tool does its best to estimate what Google knows about a website. So if we look at the actual root domain of Turner Pest, they've got about 10,000 backlinks across to 819 websites. They're being found for approximately 8,400 keywords. I want to drill in on the Orlando related keywords, so I'm going to actually go to this exact URL and drill in here and look at their keywords. So Pest Control Orlando, 600 searches. They're in position 1. They're getting 111 clicks just for that keyword. Exterminator Orlando. So you can see the type of words or keywords I'm looking at is niche, city. These are called buyer intent keywords. You don't want to be, if you're getting found for your company name, it doesn't really matter because that just means people were looking for a known thing. They saw your van or your truck and they're looking you up. What you want them to find you for is for these keywords that are buyer intent keywords. All right, so if we add these up, it's saying that they're getting about 333 clicks. Let's say they get 200, not 333. If they close 10% of that business, that's 20 new clients a month. Just free traffic because they're ranked out there. They're not paying for this traffic. Let's compare that to your website real quick. Yeah, and ignore my friend talking to me about the Lakers. You have about 1,500 backlinks, over 167 websites, 347 keywords, and it's saying you're getting 89 clicks. So let's see what you're getting found for. So here you go. Falcon, this is what I was just mentioning. This is your company name. That's great. You need to be getting found for that. But the reason people are searching for that is because they've already seen your sign and whatnot. So you want to be getting found for pest control. Oh, well, here's OV. I'm new out here in Florida. I don't even know how to pronounce that. 30 searches, 12. You're in position 12, so you're barely getting any of that. Yeah, you just don't have the keywords for Orlando out there, so you're not being found for them. Or if you are being found for them, it's so far back on the list, I'm not going to try to search for it right now because it'll drag this video on. So, moral of the story is your content on your homepage needs to be done in a fashion where it has, whoever wrote it needs to have some SEO in mind so that you get found for those keywords you really need to be getting found for. And then you get some citations and you look for opportunities for backlinks. Over time, you'll start getting found for those keywords and you'll start ranking. Hopefully this was useful. That's all I've got for you today. We're already at 8 minutes. Again, if you found it useful, I would welcome any feedback. This is obviously what I do for a living, so if this isn't something you want to take on as yourself, I'm happy to talk to you about maybe fixing this site up for you so you can start generating a bit more traffic for yourself. All right, well with that I will let you go. Thank you for watching. If you did, have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.